and welcome to episode 3 of Magic the Gathering, What's in the Box? Okay, so last time we ended on this little thing right here. This is a Magic the Gathering Deck Builder's Toolkit. Not exactly sure when I got this. Pretty sure I got it at Toys R Us in Pearl City. I think an ex-girlfriend's friend bought it for me? I don't recall, but I know it was Toys R Us, because Toys R Us was selling Magic cards at the time. Rest in peace, Toys R Us. Alright, so let's slide this sumbitch out. Comes with a nice little deck box. Yeah. Nicole Bolas on it. Okay, that's already got me sold. Love Nicole Bolas. I remember the original, I think it was Chronicles. Chronicles was the first, was when they actually had the card. Okay, so let's open this bad boy up without hitting the camera, because the camera is real low. Okay, see what's in there. Okay, so we got a big thingy over here. Throw it on the ground. Move that up a little bit so you can see inside. Okay, so we got what looks like a how to play manual. Throw that off to the side. 2013 core set. There we go. Okay, so it's 2013. It's a long time ago. Alright, so let's set this off to the side here. Start grabbing cards out of it. Okay, so we got an uncommon unsummon. Return target creature to its owner's hand. That's funny, it's a 2013 core set, but it says M15 on it. I was keeping other cards in here, maybe? Or there's booster packs? I think there's booster packs inside. That's what it is. Okay, let me read the thingy. Let's see. Let's read this thingy over here. Okay. Deck Builder's Toolkit. Magic the Gathering deck. Combine these cards with the rest of your collection to create a limitless variety of decks. Every Magic the Gathering game you play is different. Cat's playing with Cat's playing with the cardboard I just threw down on the ground. It's got common deck building terms and stuff like that in it. Let's pull this whole thing apart. Arrgh! There we go. Yeah, so it's like this. It tells you what kind of decks there are. Zombies! Oh, there we go. Zombies is what we want to play. Always play zombies. Red burn, spirits, angels, tokens. Library depletion, so milling people out. On the other side, tells you to go to Friday Night Magic, which I never did. Tells you how to build a deck, etc. Okay, I'm not sure what was in here. Does it say on the thingy what's in here? Ah, here we go. Each box contains. Here we go. Each box contains 125 semi-randomized cards suitable for building several different Magic decks, 4 15-card booster packs from a variety of recent Magic the Gathering sets, 100 basic land cards to help you cast your spells, deck builder's guide and tips, learn to play guide, full art reusable storage box. Okay. So that's what it was. It's like a little gift set, I guess. Okay. So unsummon, return target creature to its owner's hand. Very nifty. It's always blue. Fucking blue. Plummet. Destroy target creature with flying. 1 green and colorless. Not bad. Trumpet Blast. Attacking creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Okay, so that's really cool. You could put that with something like Landfall nowadays. Oh, that's 3. 3's not great. That's not great. Okay. Prey Upon. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. So you're basically forcing a blocker. That's cool. Okay, Glorious Charge. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. That's a good one. I like that. I don't play white though. Murder. Destroy target creature. Okay, that's always normal. Carterize. Destroy target land. That's a good one. Pacifism. Enchant Aura. Enchanted creature can attack or block. Elvis Visionary. Elvis Visionary enters the battlefield, draw a card. It's a 1/1 Elf Shaman. Okay. Serpent's Gift. Target creature gains Death Touch until end of turn. So you can make a green-black deck really nice here. Green-black deck. Okay, I see what I was going for. Chronomaton. 1. Put a +1/+1 counter on Chronomaton. Okay, so it can buff itself every turn for 1 and a tap. Oh wow, that can get really big really quick. Okay, that's interesting. Kite Sail. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has flying. You know that it could create a new win condition. I like that. Okay. Vampire Nighthawk. I believe this is actually around right now. I think it is. Flying, Death Touch, and Lifelink. So that's a nice one. So you buff your vampires, and that'll be really nice. Dragon Skull Summit. Dragon Skull Summit enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a swamp or a mountain. Add black or red. So on turn 1, if you have nothing else to drop, this would be what you drop. A Hellion token? 4/4 Hellion creature. Mountain. Selfless Cathar. One colorless, 1 plains, sacrifice Selfless Cathar. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. That's nice. Curse of Oblivion. Enchant player. At the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, that player exiles 2 cards from his or her graveyard. During upkeep, for 4, and during upkeep, they're exiling their graveyard. This would be antithesis to my Liliana combo. Okay, Victim of Night. Destroy target non-vampire, non-werewolf, non-zombie for 2. So this would be good against angels, human legions, stuff like that. Ambush Viper. Flash. You may pay this spell anytime you could cast an instant. And it has Death Touch. 2/1. So you could pop this out for a quick blocker. Manor Skeleton. Haste. The 1/1 for 2 with haste. And regenerate. Not great. Not on my watch. Stitch Drake. Ooh, a zombie Drake. I didn't see this before. As an initial cost to cast Stitch Drake, exile a creature card from your graveyard. Has flying and is a 3/4 for 3. That's not bad at all. Cat. Hey Tony, just go do something. Harvest Pyre. As an additional cost to cast Harvest Pyre, exile X cards from your graveyard. Harvest Pyre deals X damage to target creature. Ouch. Exile cards to deal burn. That's pretty cool. I like that. Naturalize. Destroy target artifact or enchantment for 2. That's decent. I'll have to look up what the crown is. I'm not sure which set this is, honestly. Destroy target attacking creature. Not bad. Rebuke. Scob Goliath. Zombie Giant. Looks like blue-black zombies might be a thing. I might have to look into that. I'm not big on blue. As an additional cost to cast Scob Goliath, exile 2 creature cards from your graveyard. So it's 6 for a 6/9. 6/9. Murder of Crows, flying. Whenever another creature dies, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Okay, draw and discard. 4/4 flying, that's for 5. Usable. Silver Inlaid Dagger. Equipped creature gets +2/+1, +0. As long as equipped creature is a human, it gets an additional +1/+0. So you can get a +3/+0 for 1 to cast, 2 to equip. That's great in human legion decks. I like that. Undead Alchemist. Another zombie. If a zombie you control would deal combat damage to a player, instead that player puts that many cards from the top of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Whenever a creature card is put into an opponent's graveyard from his or her library, exile that card and put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. Huh. Wow, so that would kind of just destroy their hand. I destroy their library. That's a mill card. Zombie token. What is this? You can mark this card to represent a double-faced card in your library or hand. Oh, cool. Delver of Secrets. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card. If an instant or sorcery card is revealed this way, transform Delver of Secrets. Okay! Transforms into a 3/2 flying human insect. Interesting. Entreat the Angels. Put X 4/4 white angel creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield. Miracle, X +2 white. You may cast this card for its miracle cost when you draw it if it's the first card you drew this turn. Ooh. Okay, so 3 planes and 2 XX. So to put 2, you'd have to pay 7? And Miracle would cut that in half if you drew it this turn. Oh, Jesus Christ. I gotta look up the price of that one. Although that one might have been reprinted already, it seems like it. Cathedral Sanctifier. When Cathedral Sanctifier enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Real quick and easy. It's a dirty card. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Flowering Lumberknot. Flowering Lumberknot can't attack or block unless it's paired with a creature with Soul Bond. Malicious Intent. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets tapped. Target creature can't block this turn. Elgod Shieldmate. Human Soldier. Soul Bond. Okay, what is Soul Bond? You may pair this creature with another unpaired creature when either enters the battlefield. They remain paired for as long as you control both of them. As long as Elgod Shieldmate is paired with another creature, both creatures have hexproof. Oh, neat. Okay. Bone Splinters. As an additional cost to cast Bone Splinters, sacrifice a creature. Destroy target creature. So sack 1, kill 1. Target creature gains +2/+2 and gains first strike until end of turn. Zealous Strike. That's like an unholy strength, kind of. Heirs of Stormkirk. Vampire. Ooh, red vampire. Intimidate. Can be blocked except by artifact creatures and or creatures that share a color. So red creatures. Isn't that just fear? Oh, whenever Heirs of Stormkirk deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Sheltering Word. Target creature you control gains hexproof until end of turn. You gain life equal to that creature's toughness. Ooh. Defang. Enchant creature. Prevent all damage that would be dealt by enchanted creature. Gang of Devils. When Gang of Devils dies, it deals 3 damage divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures and or players. Oh, cool. So when it goes, it's like a magic missile. Cool. Near Heath Pilgrim. It's got Soul Bond as well. As long as Near Heath Pilgrim is paired with another creature, both creatures have lifelink. Ooh. Archangel. Flying Vigilance 5/5. So it's like a Sarah Angel. Only 1 more for 1/1. 1/1 more. Ooh, we got the foils. Got the foil. Tormentor's Trident. Artifact. Equipped creature gets +3/+0 and attacks each turn if able. And it's a foil. Archeomancer? When Archeomancer enters the battlefield, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Cool. We got a Goblin Token at the back there. We can see it. Rummaging Goblin. Discard a card, draw a card. Cool. Cycling. Glorious Charge. Creature you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. I think we already had that one. Warclamp Mastiff. First Strike. This creature deals... Oh, we know what First Strike is. You should know what First Strike is. I mean, seriously, First Strike's been around forever. 1/1. Booyakasha. Okay, Griffin Protector. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Griffin Protector gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And it's flying in a 2/3, so it'd become a 3/3. Timberpack Wolf. Timberpack Wolf gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control named Timberpack Wolf. So they all buff each other. Cool. Crippling Blight. Enchanted creature gets -1/-1 and can't block. So that's a kill to a 1/1 creature. Goblin Battle Jester. Whenever you cast a red spell, target creature can't block this turn. Ooh. Vile Rebirth. Exile target creature card from a graveyard, put a 2/2 black zombie on the... Oh, nice instant for a 2/2. It doesn't say you put it on tapped, right? No, you just put a 2/2 black zombie creature onto the battlefield. Doesn't say it's tapped. So that's a quick blocker. Angelic Benediction. Exalted. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, that creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, you may tap target creature. Cool. So it'll get through. Ring of Thune. Artifact. Equipped creature gets Vigilance. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a +1/+1 counter on equipped creature if it's white. Damn! So it gets Vigilance and +1/+1 every upkeep. Elixir of Immortality. 2 tap, you gain 5 life. Shuffle Elixir of Immortality into your graveyard into their owner's library. Woo! Bring everything back. Rootbound Crag. Enters the battlefield tapped. Red and green. Okay, and a Goblin Token. Oh, it's a nice chunk there. Okay, put that off to the side. Take another chunk out of here. Planes. Put that off to the side there. Safe Passage. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you this turn and creatures you control this turn. Move that back. Each player puts Ghoul Caller's Bell. Each player puts the top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Ooh. Elgaud Inquisitor. It's got lifelink. That's cool. When Elgaud Inquisitor dies, put a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Voice of the Provinces. Ooh, it's an angel. It's 6 for a 3/3. I don't know about this. Flying when Voice of the Provinces enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 white human creature token. So it's a 6 for a 3/3 flying plus a 1/1 human. Okay. That makes more sense. Gotta have some kind of extra effect there. Attended Knight. Human Knight. First strike, and when Attended Knight enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 soldier creature. Okay. I see where this is going. Cathedral Sanctifier, and we went over that. Gain 3 life. Chapelgeist, flying 2/3 for 3. That's not bad. Niblis of the Mist. 3 flying. When Niblis of the Mist enters the battlefield, you may tap a target creature. 2/1. Okay. Serif of the Dawn. Another angel. 4 flying, lifelink, and it's a 2/4. Okay. It's not bad. When I say 4, it means the upper corner here. So it's 2 and 2, so I'm just counting it as 4. So if you're playing white, you're playing white. Griffin Protector, we went over that one. Glorious Charge, we went over that one. I think we already did Safe Passage, but prevent all damage that would be dealt to you or any creatures. Pacifism. Cloud Shift, exile target creature control, then return that card to the battlefield under your control. Nice! Okay, that's interesting. Urgent Exorcism, destroy target spirit or enchantment. Mist Raven. It's a bird. 4 for a flying. When Mist Raven enters the battlefield, return target creature to its owner's hand. Okay, 2/2. Griff Vanguard. It's 5 for a 3/2. When flying, when Griff Vanguard enters the battlefield, draw a card. Okay. There's the Archaeomancer again. Stormbound Geist. Spirit. 3 for a 2/2 with flying. Stormbound Geist can block only creatures with flying. Undying. When this creature dies, if it had no +1/+1 counters on it, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with the +1/+1 counter. Also, it comes back stronger. Cool. Deranged Assistant. 2 for a 1/1. Tap, put the top card of your library into your graveyard, add 1 to your mana pool. Welkin Turn. 2 for a 2/1. Welkin Turn can block only creatures with flying. Another Welkin Turn. Scroll Thief. Whenever 3 for a 1/3. Whenever Scroll Thief deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Okay, that works. Thought Scour. Target player puts the 1 cast for 1. It's an instant. Target player puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard and then draw a card. Essence Scatter. 2 for an instant, counter target creature spell. Negate. 2 for an instant, counter target non-creature spell. Divination. 3 for a sorcery, draw 2 cards. 3 enchantment. Enchant player. At the beginning of the enchanted player's upkeep, that player puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Encrust. 3 for enchantment. Enchant artifact or creature. Enchanted permanent doesn't untap during its controller's untap step, and its activated abilities can't be activated. 2 black for a 2/1. Well, 2 for a 2/1. Flying. Vampire Interloper can't block. So Vampire Interloper, I think, is current. This is actually in the current set. I'm pretty sure it is, because I swear I had it. Liliana Shade. 4 for a 1/1. When Liliana Shade enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a swamp card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. It's got for one Liliana Shade gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay. Ravenous Rats. 2 for a 1/1. When Ravenous Rats enters the battlefield, target opponent discards a card. Bloodhunter Bat. 4 for a 2/2 flying. When Bloodhunter Bat enters the battlefield, target player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Tormented Soul. 1 for a 1/1. Tormented Soul can't block and is unblockable. So you buff that son bitch. Driver of the Dead. 4 for a 3/2. When Driver of the Dead dies, return target creature card with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, that works. That works pretty well. Markov Patrician. 3 for a 3/1 with lifelink. The Vampire. There's some pretty good vampires back in 2015. Ghoulcaller's Chant. 1 sorcery. Choose 1. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, or return 2 target zombie cards from your graveyard to your hand. That can deal some damage. Sign in Blood. That's a 2 for sorcery. Target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. Got another murder. Another murder. Duress, we've been over this one. 1 for a sorcery, target opponent reveals his or her hand. If you choose a non-creature, non-land card from it, that player discards that card. Dead Weight. 1 for an enchantment aura. Enchanted creature gets -2/-2. So that's another kill card. Victim of Night. 2 for an instant. Destroy target non-vampire, non-werewolf, non-zombie. I think we might have gone through that one already. Pitchburn Devils. When Pitchburn Devils dies, it deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Okay, cool. So that's a 5 for a 3/3, but it deals 3 when it dies. Okay, that's worth it. Torch Fiend. Excuse me. Torch Fiend. 2 for a 2/1. Sacrifice Torch Fiend, destroy target artifact. Okay, that's a way to destroy artifacts. Red's always had that. If I remember, Red used to have a nice. I think it was for 2. It was called Shatter. Way back in the day. I might have 1 or 2 of those. Maybe. Blade Tusk Boar. 4 for a 3/2 with Intimidate. It's a bear. Forged Devil, 1 for a 1/1. When Forged Devil enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to target creature and 1 damage to you. There's a Stormkirk. We've already seen that one. Discard a card, draw a card. Rummaging Goblin, tap, discard, draw a card. It's 3 for a 1/1 though. That's kind of... I don't know about that. Fire Elemental. This is an oldie but goodie. 5 for a 5/4. Searing Spear. 2. Searing Spear deals 3 damage to target creature or player. That's a new burn. Nice. Not in my... I put that in my burn deck. Traitorous Blood. 3 for a sorcery. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap it. It gains trample and haste. Ouch. That's a big how you do. Brimstone Volley. 3 for an instant. Brimstone Volley deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Morbid. Brimstone Volley deals 5 damage to that creature or player instead of a creature if a creature died this turn. Ooh. Nice. I like that. Demolish. Destroy target artifact or land. 4. Krenko's Command. Put 2 1/1 Goblin creature tokens onto the battlefield for 2. Oh, it's 2 for 2. That's good. I like that. That definitely goes in the Zombie Commander Goblin Commander deck. Pillar of Flame. Pillar of, for 1 sorcery. Pillar of Flame deals 2 damage to target creature or player. If a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile it. Another Pillar of Flame. Borderland Ranger. 3 for a 2/2. Borderland Ranger enters the battlefield. You may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. If you do, shuffle. Avacyn's Pilgrim, 1 for a 1/1. It's a mana dork. It tap to add planes to your mana pool. That planes? That is planes. Tap to add planes. Elvis Visionary. 2 for 1/1. Elvis Visionary. When Elvis Visionary enters the battlefield, draw a card. Evolving Wilds. Sacrifice Evolving Wilds. Search your library for a basic land card and put it onto the battlefield. Tap. Oh, that's helpful. That might be a... I swear I've heard of this card, so it might be actually worth something. Flames of the Firebrand. 3 for a sorcery. Flames of the Firebrand deals 3 damage. Divide as you choose. Okay, so that's a magic missile. Not sure what this is. What is this? Well, it's got a nick at the top, so it's not worth it anyway. Thunderous Wrath. 6. Thunderous Wrath deals 5 damage to target creature or player with Miracle. Wow, you could do 5 damage to target creature or player if you drew this card. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. That is really, really nuts. Okay. Go next here. Next pile. Got quite a few cards left, it looks like, so... But I'm sure that there's 100-something lands sitting around in this, so... We could be nearing the end. Put this over here. Okay. Okay, Curse of the Pierced Heart. 2 for enchantment or a curse. Enchant player at the beginning of the enchanted player's upkeep. Curse of the Pierced Heart deals 1 damage to that player. Could you imagine getting 4 of these out and enchanting the player? And just every upkeep they get 4 damage? That's crazy. I like that. My kind of thing. Goblin Arsonist. When Goblin Arsonist dies, you may have it deal 1 damage to target creature or player. It's 1 for a 1/1. I like that. We've seen Searing Spear already. That's a burn card. Sacrifice a Skurzdag Cultist. 4 for a 2/2. Sacrifice a creature for 1 and a tap. Skurzdag Cultist deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Oh, nice! So you get unlimited shocks. As long as that thing stays in play, you got shock, 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 shock. Shock the monkey! Volcanic Strength, 2 for enchantment. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and Mountain Walk. Wow, Mountain Walk. Cool. Dice Flame. 1 damage target creature or player with flashback. Only 1. That's okay. And the Goblin Arsonist. Chandra's Fury. 4. Instant. Chandra's Fury deals 4 damage to target creature and 1 damage to each but deals 4 damage to the target player and 1 damage to each creature that player controls. Kind of almost like a board wipe if they're playing a bunch of smaller cards. Another Evolving Wilds. Diregraphed Captain. It's 3, but it's a blue and a black. Death Touch other zombie creature. Oh, hello! I didn't know you existed. I may have to start playing blue-black. Look at that. It's got Death Touch and other zombie creatures you control. You get +1/+1. Whenever another zombie you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life. Holy crap. It's gold. It's gold, Jerry. Gold. Yeah, you're special. You're uncommon? Nice. I like it. Got the Scab Goliath again. An Armored Scab, another zombie. Oh, see, look, it's a zombie giant and a zombie warrior. Armored Scab. When Armored Scab enters the battlefield, put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. Crypt Creeper. 2 for a 2/1. Sacrifice Crypt Creeper. Exile target card from a graveyard. Who's your black cat? Who's your little pretty black cat? You're a pretty black cat. Relentless Scabs. I'm not sure if it's Scabs or Scobs. Maybe Scobs, because 2 A's. 5 for a 4/4. As an additional cost to cast Relentless Scabs, exile a creature card from your graveyard. With Undying. Veilborn Ghoul. 5 for a 4/1. Veilborn Ghoul can't block. Whenever a swamp enters the battlefield under your control, you may return Veilborn Ghoul from your graveyard to your hand. Yowza! I got some cards in here I should have known about. Armored Scab again. Undead Executioner. 4 for a 2/2. When Undead Executioner dies, you may have target creature get -2/-2 until end of turn. Okay, cool. Screeching Scab. When Screeching Scab enters the battlefield, put the top 2 cards of your library into the graveyard. Another Evolving Wilds. Defy Death. 5 for a sorcery. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If it's an angel, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Ow, that could hurt. Then there's an angel. Emancipation Angel. 3 for a 3/3 with flying. When Emancipation Angel enters the battlefield, return a permanent you control to its owner's hand. Okay. Serif Dawn, we went over this one. 4 for a 2/4 lifelink. Scroll of Avacyn. 1 for an artifact. Pay 1, sacrifice Scroll of Avacyn. Draw a card. If you control an angel, you gain 5 life. Serif Sanctuary. When Serif Sanctuary enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Whenever an angel enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Tap for 1. Hey, there's a Serif Angel! Nice. Not the original, but it'll do. 5 for a 4/4 with Flying and Vigilance. And there's the Archangel right behind it. Another Scroll of Avacyn. Angelic Wall. 2 for an 0/4 Defender with Flying. That's cool. I like that. Bladed Bracers. Artifact. For 1, equipped creature gets +1/+1. As long as the equipped creature is a human or an angel, it has Vigilance. Another Evolving Wilds. Another Vampire Nighthawk. Rockish Air. 3 for 2/2. Whenever a vampire you control deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay. We know that already. What is that? Vampire Gorger or something that does that? Vampiric Fury Instant. 2 for an instant. Vampire creatures you control get +2/+0 and gain first strike until end of turn. Crossway Vampire. 3 for a 3/2. When Crossway Vampire enters the battlefield, target creature can't block. A lot of vampires. Vampire Interloper we already saw. Okay. Falcon Wrath Noble. 4 for a 2/2 flying vampire. Whenever Falcon Wrath Noble or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Cool. Here we go. Here's the Stromkirk Captain. 1 red, 1 black, with 1 colorless for a 2/2 first strike Other vampire creatures you control get +1/+1 and have first strike. Cool. So that's like that other guy I had for the zombies. Like Crossway Vampire. Blood Crazed Neonate. 2 for a 2/1. Blood Crazed Neonate attacks each turn if able. Whenever Blood Crazed Neonate deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on. Victim of Night. Destroy target. Okay, we already saw it. Arbor Elf. Untap target forest for... It's a 1 for a 1/1 with untap target forest. Cool. We got 2 of those. Cool beans. Alright. Next one. Ambush Viper. I believe we saw this earlier. Put that back there. Okay. Geist Trappers. 5 for a 3/5 with Soul Bond. As long as Geist Trappers are paired with another creature, both creatures have reach. Okay, cool. They block flying. I like that. What is this? Pathbreaker Worm. It has Soul Bond as well. As long as Pathbreaker Worm is paired with another creature, both creatures have trample. 6 for a 6/4. Not bad. Okay, we got. There we go. That should be usable right there. Wildwood Geist. Wildwood Geist gets 2/2/2 as long as it's your turn. 5 for a 3/3. Not too bad. Titanic Growth. 2 for an instant. Target creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn. Yowza, that's bad juju. Farseek. 2 for a sorcery. Search your library for a Plains, Island, Swamp, or Mountain card. Put it onto the battlefield tap. Shuffle. Ranger's Path. Search your library for up to 2 forest cards and put them onto the battlefield tapped. Okay, 4 for a sorcery that can get you 2 mana. That's good. Natural End. 3 for an instant. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Gain 3 life. Prey Upon. I believe we started with that. That's target creature you control fights target. Forces the block. Crusader of Odric. 3 for a... Oh, Star. What is this? Okay, Crusader of Odric's power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures you control. Cool. It's a white soulless one, sort of. Oblivion Ring. 3 for enchantment. When Oblivion Ring enters the battlefield, exile another target non-land permanent. When Oblivion Ring leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to the battlefield under its owner control. Talron's Invocation. 4 for a sorcery. Put 2/2 blue Drake creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield. Niblis of the Breath. 3 for a 2/1 flying spirit. 1 in tap. You may tap or untap target creature. Cool. Vampire Nighthawk. Abattoir. Abattoir. Noir. Abattoir. Ghoul. 4 for a 3/2. First strike. Whenever a creature dealt damage by Abattoir Ghoul this turn dies, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. Ooh! Nice. Falcon Wrath Exterminator. 2 for a 1/1. Vampire Archer. Whenever Falcon Wrath Exterminator deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. 2 and 3. Falcon Wrath Exterminator deals damage to target creature equal to the number of +1/+1 counters on this. So you'd want to put the counters on this. Gang of Devils. 5 for a 3/3. When Gang of Devils dies, it deals 3 damage divided... Magic Missile. Cool. Roaring Primadox. 4 for a 4/4. At the beginning of your upkeep, return a creature you control to its owner's hand. Okay. Hollow Hinge Scavenger. 5 for a 4/5. Morbid. When Hollow Hinge Scavenger enters the battlefield, if a creature died this turn, you gain 5 life. The plains, island, swamp. I think we're at the end of it, because I think the rest are all probably lands. So, put that off to the side. Grab the next pile. Mountain. Forest. Oh, forest. Plains, forest. One more pile. These are all lands. Okay, so we are at the end. All right, cool beans. So that was what was in my deck builder's toolkit. Well, next video will be whatever's in this box. It's kind of old, beaten up. Soda stains on it. So we will take a look at that in the next episode. So I want to thank you very much for being here and watching the videos. I do appreciate the views I'm getting. Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, share, etc., etc. Have a great night, great big beautiful tomorrow, and please stay safe.